Hello everyone, welcome to the recording for IT120 Week 3. The Unit 3 discussion, you're to read the story found in the Unit 3 materials and watch the video about the story on Harvey Weinstein scandal. And then you're to discuss is it a newscast from NBC or MSNBC, a credible news source owned by Comcast? Why would they be considered a credible news source? How does the story on their treatment of the Harvey Weinstein scandal affect your answer? Explain. Include at least one outside source cited and referenced in APA format. You're to have one response and why do you agree or not agree with the post's conclusion, and then cite your source to support your point of view. And it should be different from the one you use in your post, so you should be looking up at least two. The Unit 3 assignment is due Sunday. You're to complete an annotated bibliography in APA format on your topic for the technical white paper. Add the bibliography to the APA draft with the title page and abstract completed in Unit 1. This is your reference page, so sorry about that. So if we go back to the template and you go to the references, you see I've copied a reference from a technical paper I found on the Herzing database ProQuest. And the nice thing about these is they have the citation here for you. You can just copy that and paste it. So you need at least one from Herzing databases, Herzing library resources. And you're to highlight that one in yellow. And then the other reference, you have two other references. Now, an annotated bibliography is a little bit different. You're supposed to include a summary and tell what page. You haven't done the paper yet, so it'd be kind of hard to do that, but you could do the summary. Now, to know about the annotated bibliography, you need to go through the Unit 3. So go through Unit 3, watch that video so that you'll know how to do it. And you're supposed to use the Unit 1 assignment template, so if you didn't use the template or you have some things that are wrong, you need to correct those and make sure that you're using the template. Then the next thing is to locate a minimum of 3 sources. One source must be from Herzing. The sources must be related to the topic of your technical paper. Sources must be published within the last 3 years, so that's a big one. Make sure you're getting in the last 3 years. Write a summary of the source and how it pertains to your topic. Include a short summary of the evaluation of currency and credibility for each source. And you can learn all that from the Unit 3. So do the Unit 3 HDX before you try to do this. And if we go to the assignment, so here's the relevance. Sources are clearly related to the topic. Currency, sources are published within 3 years. This is the rubric. Number of sources. reference summary. So this is how clear your summary is of the reference, and if your sources are correctly formatted in APA. Now, if you go to the library and you go down to APA, you'll see this HUAPA tip sheet, which is really nice. And as I told you before, if you go to the database and you click on Cite, make sure it says APA, and then you can just copy that reference from there. And that makes it easy. And most of the databases have those. So if you look at the HUA tip sheet, this here, it gives you tips on what's required for the different types of sources. So that's what I go by when I do the grading. So that should help you to know how to do your source. And of course the summary is just going to be a summary of the source and how it pertains to your topic. So in what way is it related to the topic that you're writing about? Now this is the paper that you're going to be writing. And finally is the Unit 3 HDX, which is due Sunday, but as I said, I recommend that you do that first so that you are prepared to do the annotated bibliography. You can always go back and do it again. So if you got a 0 and didn't get any points, you need to go back in there and do the knowledge checker until you raise the points to get 10. And that's all I have for this week. If you have any questions, please let me know.